What's up, squad? We back at him again, man, when they thought it was finna end. Thank y'all for riding with me. Well, you know you forever locked in with your boy Stories with V at this time. You already know what I need y'all to do for me, man. Like, share, comment, and smash that subscribe button for me, man. We're on the road to 100K. If you're new to the channel, welcome, salute, man. Sit back, relax. This is exactly where you need to be. It's about time y'all got here. I was waiting for y'all, so let's roll. To the one and only V Squad. Salute, man, from the bottom of my heart. It ain't even gotta be said, man. Listen, it ain't no squad like our squad, because they ain't mobbing how we mob. You hear me? So with that being said, let's jump into it, man. It's Mr. 3-Piece himself, man. What's going on with the squad today? How y'all feeling? How y'all rolling? I'm loving the feedback. I'm loving the engagement, man. I'm loving everything we doing. So let's continue to do it. Let's continue to get that word out, man. Let's continue to pump this to the youth and the people of my generation, man, and let them know you can chase your dream and you ain't got to be in the streets to make it happen, man. So if you want to support the channel and help us continue to grow and get this message out, man, shoot your boy a cash app so we can continue to go up there, man. So with that being said, let's jump into it. Story number one. Story number one today, man, we're going to bounce and roll today, man. We're going to take it to the streets, might bounce back into the joint, then bounce back to the streets. So let's jump into it, man. Story number one, crazy robbery going wrong, man. So like I told y'all, I was caught up in a big home invasion indictment, you know what I'm saying? Probably about a 27 count. We probably hit like 27 to 32 houses, you get what I'm saying? Even end up having a sheriff's gun. I'm going to take y'all through that whole series too, because I told y'all, man, we do it all over here, so we just getting warmed up. So today we got me, my man Pookie, my man Word, and I think we got Mikkel too. So it's us four. We out one day, we come out. So it's late night for real. So we mobbing now. Usually we might start off by G checking cars. Now G checking cars is when you walk around, you pull in the door, you might see if a car unlocked, go inside the car, check doors. Sometimes we done found keys, sometimes we done found money in there, sometimes we done found drugs in there, sometimes we done found the weapon in there. It all depends on the neighborhood that we in, you get what I'm saying? So we goes into the rich neighborhood, the little suburb community for real. We go over there, so we start G checking cars. We don't really get no luck. We probably come up like $60, but mind you, it's 4 of us for real, so that shit don't do nothing for us. So we like, damn, we gotta find a lick. But we got some weed before we went over there, so we hitting like this little alley for real. It's like a little split. We sit down right there, we get to roll in the blunt. Now, on the street that we on, it's a street, it's all the houses, but at the very end of the block, it's a pizza spot, you get what I'm saying? So I guess the delivery dude, he ready to make a delivery on the block, so he walking, he don't even jump in the car or nothing. So my man Word see the pizza dude, he like, shit, we should get your dumb ass. I know he got bread on him. So mind you, light bulb off out here, pizza man, he gonna have to have change. We know he got some money on him, so boom, we like, all right, let's get his ass. So we put the blunt out, he walks up on him for real. He walking up the street, we pop about the alley. Now, when we cut him off, Pookie like, excuse me, man, you got change for 20. So he dig in his pocket. Now, mind y'all, he got the pizza in his hand like this, delivering it for real. So we go in his pocket. He like, no, man, I ain't really got change because he had all 20s. Boom, soon as he say, no, I ain't got change, I got all 20s, he go to put the money back in his pocket, Pookie straight catch him. Now, when he catch him, he stumble back. Mind y'all, he still got the piece in his hand the whole time. So he jumps back. He get to try and shake Pookie. So Pookie and Word try to grab him. He stiff on Word. He get to listen to me, y'all. He literally got the piece of still like this running up the block. So now Word and Pookie get to chasing at them for real. But I see that the money slipped out his back pocket. He was trying to put the money in his pocket. So when he get to try and shake Pookie in them, the money must have fell out. I seen it fall. So I grabbed the bread for real. They chasing him up the street, chasing him up the street. I'm like, man, come the fuck on. At this time, he probably ran like 9, 10 houses up to the house that he was delivering to. So boom, when I say, man, come on, they turn around, they see I got the money in my hand holding it up. But the pizza man is at the house that he delivering the pizza to. So he get to the door, he banging on the door, banging on the door. Pookie and Word turn back around, so now they jogging back down the street towards me. The people that he delivering the pizza to, they open the door. So I guess he tell them, man, give me the phone, give me the phone. I need to call the police, I need to call the police. Because I see them hand him the phone. They hand him the phone, he call the police. So boom, we ready to turn off and run. Guess who the fuck pulling down the street? 2 timeouts. Woo, woo, woo. We see the police driving down the street. They not on us or nothing, but they got their sirens on coming down the street. This fucking fool, he drops the pizza on the porch. He come running down the steps. He jump in front of the car, flag the police down. All I see is him pointing at us. We take off through the alley. Time out. All you hear is that dumbass Crown Vic picking up. Scott. He turns in the alley. We jump the fence. He jump out the car. I think it was 2 police cars, but it was 2 people in each car, so it was 4 police all together. I hear the doors open. They coming behind us. Boom. They jump the fence behind us. We busting them. We hit the gate. Boom. We busting them through the woods. Busting them through the woods. We come out on the other end of the block now. When you come out on the other end of the block, you can jump over. It's like a little lake. You can jump over the lake and go into the other side of the neighborhood where the woods at, or you can come straight up the street, make a right, and you're going to be going up the street for real. We jumps over the lake, of course. Now we breaking through the woods, We falls down, lay right there in the grass, so now we just sitting right there, standing still. We can hear the police They on the other end of the lake on the street side. So now they trying to secure the perimeter. I hear them talking on the walkie-talkie. Y'all see him? Do anybody got sight on them? So we just laying right there in the grass, still as shit. My heart beating fast as shit. I'm like, damn, so they sit right there. They searching for us for about 10, 15 minutes. They dip off now. When we come back out, probably about 20, 25 minutes later, we come back out. Now we on the other side of the neighborhood. So we coming back around trying to make our way back to where we started from. Man, we get like 4 or 5 blocks over. If this the block that we robbed the dude on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We 5 blocks over walking up the street. Why the fuck the same police officer spin the top of the street? He coming down and he knows exactly us because we got on the same clothes. Man, this bitch hit his sirens. We take back off running through the air. Hop another gate. Now it's just alley hopping and ain't no more woods or nothing. This is straight blocks, like blocks with a street and houses on it. We hopping gate at the gate, gate at the gate. Now we make it to the other side. We behind the back of this store called Shoppers. It's a grocery store. So we behind the back of the store for real. We breaks across to the shopping center. Now when we break across to the shopping center, it's like a little tire shop. So the tire shop right here for real, it got hella tires piled up, used tires, new tires. So I'm telling Pookie and Word and Kitty, come on, everybody get behind a set of tires. Everybody get behind a set of tires. So we hide behind a set of tires. Man, they got like 200, 300, 400 tires out front. They shit, man. It's just like hella tires stacked up. So we hiding inside the tires for real. We see the cars spinning. Man, they search for like 10, 15, another 20 minutes. They don't find us. Boom, we finally come out, take the hoodies and shit off. So mind you, it's a little cold because I told y'all it's late night. So now it's getting real cold for real. We done ditched the hoodies. I'm walking with a shirt. All of us look dumb as shit. It's cold as shit outside. No, nobody got on jackets. I think Pookie had on a hoodie because he had on a big coat. So when he took off his coat, he just had his little hoodie on like this for real, man. We finally mix it over to the other side. That's how much money we had, man. $220 between 4 people. And all that bullshit we went through, man. We busted money up. We had the next door neighbor name was CT. He ended up selling us the weed. I'm going to tell y'all a crazy story about CT and this whole home invasion joint. We get the weed from CT. Laid back, holla at Miss Sharon for real. We just cool out, man. That whole night was just crazy as shit. But that's how Karma almost bit us in our ass for beating that pizza man up. And guess what the whole catch was? He never dropped the pizza. He made sure, man, they should have tipped that man. He made sure at all the ass women he got, niggas trying to run him down. He ran damn near a half a block with the pizza like this. But that's how I go, man. Crazy situation. So let's jump into story number 2. Now, story number 2 was also another wild street incident with a robbery game coming down. Like I told y'all, we know at this time, we known for hitting houses in the neighborhood. Everybody know V and them shaking the houses. We breaking this shit. We doing what we want to do. Now, I got a homeboy named Mark. Now, Mark, he a cool, laid-back dude for real. Mark was on the football team, but he had gave his dreams up to play football, and he was dibbling and dabbling for real. He was hustling, but the hustling wasn't going too good. So he see us. That's my man. He fucking with us every day. So he like, man, I'm trying to go on one of the licks with y'all. He had never been on the house, but he had never been on the lick with us up until this point. So he like, man, when y'all go tomorrow, I'm trying to come because this shit was like a 9-to-5 job to us. We was up every day at 8:30, 8:45. Some days we'll come out, catch people. Because, like I told you, we used to strike during the cold time. So when it was cold, December and shit like that, we'd come out 7, 8 in the morning, catch people starting their cars up. They running back in the house to go get their coffee or whatever. We jump in the car, pull up. Like, man, we was going crazy. Y'all gonna love these street stories. So, boom. He like, man, when y'all go out tomorrow, bro, I'm trying to come with y'all. V, come get me. So I'm like, all right, bro, we leaving out around 8 in the morning. He like, all right, I'm gonna be up this shit at 7:45. 7:45 sharp, I get a knock at the back door. Who that? Man, it's Mark. Boom, out there. I said, okay, Mark trying to get him some money because he know we killing him. We taking Xboxes, Wii's, 360, 70-inch TVs. And the whole catch to it is, my man Pookie, we bring everything to his house. He lived with his grandmother, but his grandmother, salute to Miss Sharon, man, true soldier. She was like the leader of the whole thing, not as far as her putting in work, but everything we stole, she had a sale for. So she literally had clients who would call her and be like, man, can your boys get this for me? Can your boys get 275s? Can your boy get me a MacBook? You feel what I'm saying? She had people that was calling her for specific orders for us to go hit the spot and come back with this. You get what I'm saying? So boom, stay with me. We rolling. So Mark at the door, I let Mark, and I'm like, shit, you ready? He like, hell yeah, man. I can't wait today, man. I hope we come up on this, that, and the third. I'm trying to get me a PlayStation. I'm like, all right, bet. So we leave out now. Pookie live at the bottom of my street. So we walk down Pookie shit. It's me, Mark, Pookie, James, and Leaky, I believe. So boom, we head out. We go over to the other side again, the big suburb house. We love to go into the big suburb communities for real because we know 9 times out of 10, they gonna be gone at work or they not gonna have nobody home. The kids should be at school or camps or something like that. And the parents gonna be at work 9 times out of 10. So boom, we go over there. We find the house we gonna get. So we go to the front door, knock. Always gotta knock. Make sure ain't nobody in there. Don't nobody answer. We go to the back door. knock on nobody answer, grab that brick, put it through the kitchen window, boom, put your hand in, unlock that motherfucker, shoot in. Kids, do not do this. I'm telling you now, I'm just replaying the story and telling you how I went. Boom, so we go in, make sure no alarms go off, we good. As soon as we get in that motherfucker, man, we get everything out there. We probably had like 3 TVs. We had 3 TVs, 2 Xboxes, a PlayStation, a MacBook Air, and or whatever MacBook it was at the time. And we had one more system. I think it was another PlayStation. I can't remember what system it was. It was another PlayStation or another Wii. Boom, we bag all that up. We call Miss Sharon, that's Pookie grandmother. She pull up, she come grab us, boom. We goes over to the spot. Now, mind you, this Mark first lick, so he's super excited. We break everything down. The dudes that's buying the shit, they come over there to Miss Sharon house. They buy them out, boom. They buy the shit, give her the money, she pay us. Well, she take her cut off the top for real, because she gonna get a percentage for her making the sale for us. She take her cut, she pay us, boom. We down in the basement cooling, laid back, smoking weed, shooting dice. We doing our 1, 2. Now, Mark, he's so antsy because this his first little hit, and he done probably made $700 today, you feel what I'm saying? For 30 minutes worth of work, he done made $700, $800, because after we sold all the shit, we sold the shit for probably like almost $3,000, you get what I'm saying? And it's 4 of us, 5 of us. So whatever the math is of that, I know we had damn near $700, $800 a piece, you get what I'm saying? Because we down there, big dice game where everybody bought an ounce to themselves. We thugging. So now Mark like, man, I can't wait for the mall, man. I'm trying to go to the mall. Usually we'll chill for a day to let everything cool down and go back again. But niggas like, shit, fuck it, okay, Mark on his hyper shit. He might as well, let's go again, hit another one in the mall. Boom, same thing, we come out the next day. So when we come out that morning, we go hit the house, the car parked out front. So like I told y'all, we start off G-checking cars, so we ain't made it to the house yet on this day. When we G-check the car, it's me and Pookie, the door unlocked. Boom, we jump in the car. We digging through the glove compartment and shit like that. They got a spare set of car keys in the armrest. So Pookie grabbed the key. I'm like, oh shit. So we jump out just so shocked, like, oh shit, we got the key. So now Mark and Leaky, they at the corner right there by the stop sign. They scared as shit for real, for real. We like, man, come on, we ready to take the car. Man, Pookie cool, and we in the car. We ready to get the fuck out of there. So we like, yo, we ready to take the car. They like, no, man, what if they hears? We like, man, bitch, they not going hears, man. Stop being scared. They like, no, man, I don't want to fuck with it. We like, all right, look, man, Pookie like, look, man, y'all go to the end of the block. We gonna back the car up, park it down at the end of the street for real. If nothing happen, y'all bitch ass niggas getting in the car, we gonna leave y'all, man. They like, all right, bet. So they go to the end of the block all scared, waiting to see what happened to us, hoping we probably fuck around and get caught. Boom, man, Pookie jump in the car, throw that motherfucker on. He throw it in reverse slightly. We ease out their driveway for real, cruising down the street, not making one sound. Don't nothing happen. We get to the end of the block, tell them jump in. Boom, Leaky and Mark jump in. Now we hit it back around the way. Now keep this part in mind. When we hit it around the way, the person who called we got, they got their work uniform in the back seat on the little hanger thing right here by the door, and it got their name tag on the shirt. The name tag says some shit like Johnson. So Mark in the back seat, he grabs the work shirt. He like, what type of name is this, Johnson? Get this shit out of here. So we like, man, throw that shit out the window. He like, all right, he tosses it out the window. So boom, we get around the way, we cool, and we pull into the apartment complex. Now Pookie shit right here at the end of the block. Right at the end of that is a set of apartments for real. We had a little trap in there. So we go down there, we cooling in a little bando that we got. So Leaky like, man, can I drive the car? Now he all excited and want to be in the car because we away from the scene and shit. So we like, yeah, go ahead, do your thing. But we tell him like, look, man, it's ready to start snowing. So I think the snow was coming down. We like, yo, make sure you roll the motherfucking windows up. Don't leave the windows down. He like, all right. So he doing loose shit all in the parking lot, doing donuts, keep speed racing. He stolen car. He ain't never really had a car. He flying that motherfucker up and down the parking lot. So crazily, a mail lady see him. He making the mail lady nervous. The mail lady call the police. Police don't see us or nothing. Him driving up and down the street all hot, up and down the complex. The mail lady get nervous. She call the police like, man, I don't know what's going on, but it's somebody right here damn near drag racing, making me nervous with this car. Police come down. Mind you, as soon as the police pulling up, Leaky had just parked the car. He jump out. We walking towards the shopping center. So we watching as 5, 6, 7 police cars coming down the street. They bang a left into the apartment complex. They pull over right by the car. Now, the last 2, 3 cars that's pulling in the complex, he looking at us walking towards the shopping center. He give us that eye like, yeah, it's them right there. I'm ready to fuck with them. So as we walking, I'm like, yo, who got the keys? Leaky like, I gave the key to Mark. I'm like, Mark, throw the key. He like, no, I got it, because the police bucking a U-turn at this time. So now he trailing behind us. He pulled into the shopping center behind us. I'm like, Mark, get rid of the key. I'm telling you, he got the key right here. I never forget he had a little corduroy jacket with a little flip-up pocket. He got the key right there. I'm like, Mark, throw the fucking key away. Now, we walking in the shopping center. It's a pawn shop, a phone store, a pizza shop, a corner store, and another little rent a center. So I'm like, yo, come on, come in the pizza spot with me. We walk in the pizza spot. I'm telling him, yo, throw the key in the trash can. The police ready come in here, throw it in the trash can. He like, no, I'm good. They walk straight in on us. Get your hands up against the wall. I'm like, what? Get the fuck out of my face. He back up, get the clutch, and get your hands on the wall now. Like, man, we put our hands on the wall for real. So when he searches, he tagged Mark top chest. He find the key. Now, when he find the key, he locked Mark up for real. I'm like, God damn, Mark. So I get out of there for real. They let me go because they ain't got nothing to lock me up for. I wasn't near the car, none of that shit. So boom, they lock Mark up for real. He go to jail. We sitting right there chilling. So now we go back to Pookie shit. I lie to y'all not. About 2 hours later, I get a phone call. It's from Mark. Mark number pop up. I'm like, what the fuck? Yo, this Mark. I asked, yo, what's up? I answered the phone. Yo, what's up? He like, shit, yo, that's crazy. I'm like, yo, where you at? You home? He like, yeah, man, I got my own recon. I'm like, shit, what the fuck? He like, bro, that's crazy, bro. You will never believe this shit. I'm like, what? He said, bro, why the fuck we stole my uncle car? I said, what? I said, bitch, how the fuck you ain't know that was your uncle? He said, I don't know, man. I should have known when I seen the work shirt. I said, right, bitch, you threw the shirt away. He like, man, I should have known when they called him and the owner of the car pulled up to see whatever was going on. He see that the dude name was Mark. He see Mark. He like, that's my nephew. Whole time, the uncle ended up dropping the charges on him. They gave Mark his own recon, but that shit was crazy. I'm like, Mark, you bad luck. You ain't coming on no more licks with us, nigga. We get to end up stealing your uncle car. We go to jail for this shit. Leaky, your ass ain't never driving because you joyride. Got us damn near knocked off and shit like that. It was a big blow up, man, but it was great time. So with that being said, let's jump into story number 3. Now, story number 3, we're going to start from the beginning, but I'm going to give y'all one of the wildest times that we end up getting knocked off fucking with these house reads. So, boom. We go on the big side again. We go in the suburbs. We tearing the suburbs up. So on this day, it's just me, Pookie, and James. It's just us three for real. Early morning, we all stay the night down. Pookie shit, get up in the morning, 7:45, 8 o'clock. Everybody going to school. We get over and set up our position for real. So when we get on the other side by the houses, by the good neighborhood, the suburbs for real, we walking around. I see this big ass house. I'm talking about, it remind me of the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air house. I'm like, man, that's the one right there. We getting that bitch right there. Boom, we walk up, hit the front door. Nobody answer. We go around back, hit the door, nobody answer. Now, when we out back knocking on the door, Ray bust out 1, 2, the next door neighbor got his dog out back. I hear the dog barking. The dog looking straight at us through the fence barking. So when we hit the brick through the window for real, Pookie put his hands in, but the door kind of like, the knob kind of far away. So he up in there. Pookie skinny as shit. So he in the window hanging in, trying to unlock the door and shit. So we hear the next door neighbor door open and he let the dog in. He don't look out of nothing because we can literally see through the gate. But he opened the door, let the dog in, shut the door back. So we like, all right, fuck that shit, we good. Because we would have thought he would have said, or something, I don't know. I just felt as though he ain't said. Boom, we get in there, man, jackpot. I'm talking about they got a basement, 4 bedrooms. Every room had a flat screen TV that was a 65 or better. Every room had a game system in it. Every room damn near had a laptop in it. Every room had, I'm talking about, it's a MacBook in the living room. Every room got a MacBook Air, 2, 3 Wii's, 2, 3 Xboxes, 2, 3 PlayStation. This was the lit, yo. So James upstairs, he going through the lady room and shit. He getting the jewelry. The husband got watches. He taking the watches. I'm bagging. I'm getting the TVs ready. I'm taking the TV, bringing it downstairs by the front door because we gonna call Pookie grandmother, Miss Sharon. She gonna come pick us up. We gonna load the car up, shoot back over the way. Boom, we out the way. We good. So when we tell Pookie, like, all right, man, call her. Pookie, I don't know what he had a feeling. He like, no, don't call her yet. Don't call her yet. Wait till we get everything together. So I'm like, all right, what the fuck you, man? Come on, yo. We ain't trying to be here all day. Or we ain't trying to have to carry this shit outside and be standing around with this shit waiting for Miss Sharon to pull up. It's too much shit. So he like, all right, I'm going to call in a second. Soon as me and Pookie go upstairs to grab the last 2 TVs, James still downstairs, mind y'all. So all we hear James say is, fellas, we got company. Boom, and he takes off that piece of shit. James, I love you to death. You a true piece of shit for this. He say, fellas, we got company. He takes off through the back door. So we like, man, he bullshitting. Man, Pookie look out the window. All you see is 3 police cars parked out front. I swear to God, this shit was like a movie. Me and Pookie break out the bedroom, jump down the steps at the same time. Simultaneously, we both hit the floor and bang against the downstairs closet door. Boom! We bounce out the door, run through the back. The door wide open. James already gone. We breaks out the back door. Boom! I never forget, it was this big ass gate. Like the gate was tall as shit. Boom! We jump on the gate. We climbing. Soon as I jump over and hang on the other side of the fence, I swear to God, it's like, man, it looked like Lord G.I. Joe dolls. It was just so many polices blitzing the alley. They got the joints pointed at us. Get down, get down, get down. I tell Pookie, man, jump back over. So we jump back over to the other side of the fence. I just hang, drop, and fall. Boom. He hang, drop, fall. Boom. Now we running in the same alley that we started in. It's like fucking 13 police on the other side of the gate. So they climbing the gate trying to come over there to us. We busting them up the alley. Now when you come out the alley, it's just like this long field, but it still got big ass houses. This the suburbs, so they got hella acres, but his house is like separated. One house here might be 10 fucking 20 feet, another house here, hella grass, another house there. So boom, we get right there. So we like, shit, go to that house right there. We go now, we sitting in the back of these people's house. They got like a backyard, a deck, and then it's like a little cut, like it's like 9, 10, 11 stairs for real, but you out of the way. So we go right there, we just chilling, trying to, you know what I'm saying? Because we hear the helicopter swinging, we hear the bird out, they got the bird out now, so we like, fuck. James calls us this piece of shit again. James called Pookie, he like, yeah, yo, where y'all at? I'm like, shit, we ready to be around the way. Why, what's up? He like, man, I don't know. I'm up here by Jamestown. That's a little, another neighborhood for real. He like, man, the police grabbing me up and shit, talking about some home invasion, a burglary or something. I hang straight up on him. What the fuck is you talking about? How would you call? I never tell this day. The next time I see James, I'm gonna be like, James, why the fuck did you call us one time I grabbed you? But that's a whole nother story. So boom, I hang up on James, so me and Pookie right there. Pookie so delusional in his head. The house that we hiding out back of, he like, shit, we might as well just break in here. I'm like, man, shut the fuck up. So boom, I'm like, yo, go check the corner because this the corner of the house and this the corner of the house. We out back. I say, yo, go check that corner, make sure you don't see nobody because the helicopter, the bird's still swinging. So I'm like, I'm gonna check this side, you check this side. Boom, I go to the corner and look. I ask him first, I'm like, yo, how your corner is? He like, shit, we good, clear. Man, I peek around my corner. It's a detective like creeping down on the side of the house. So he look up, he see me eye to eye. I say, Pookie, go. I turn around, I say, Pookie, go. Boom. We take off. Soon as we come out from under the deck onto the grass, we running across the grass. You can hear the helicopter above us. He talking to us. Stop running, surrender. Surrender now. We have the perimeter surrounded. Please surrender now. What? Fuck you, you crazy. We busting. But there's nowhere to go because it's all grass. The bird out, they real live got the whole thing surrounded for real. So boom, we running. We get to the gate. I climb the gate, jump over. It's more grass and like a little lake for real. So I tries to jump over the lake, man. They on the other side of the alley. But what got me so scared is the police that's chasing us now, they don't got on regular blue and white shirt. They got on jackets and earbuds and shit. So I'm like, yo, who the fuck is this chasing us? So boom, when I jump over the lake to get on the other side, the little detective dude tackled the shit out of me. Boom, he stuffed me. Boom, now Pookie's still going. So the other police that's behind us, he trying to chase Pookie, but he's so tired, he stopped with me and get to grabbing me up for real. So boom, Pookie gone. I'm like, yeah, go, dummy, go. So they got me hemmed up, and this was so crazy. As I'm running and busting them up through this whole chase, my pocket must have phone dialed my homeboy. They in school, so he like, man, I heard you called me when that shit was happening, bro. I got the voicemail saved. That shit was crazy. I'm like, man, fuck them. So boom, they got me hemmed up. They booked me. So as we walking back to the car, they looking for Pookie. They looking for Pookie now. As we walking back towards the car, it's like a sewer hole thing, but the top off of it. So we walk past, they got the K9 Dougs out too. So we walk past the sewer hole shit. The Doug like get the jerking the officer back. So he turn around, he look into the hole. All you see is him whip out. Put your hands in the air, come on now. This nigga Pookie done jumped in the sewer hole, y'all. So Pookie got his hands up. They drag him out the sewer hole for real, lock him up. Boom, they put us in the car, we going down the district now. When we get down the district, them bitches doing us dirty. They playing bit with us. I'm like, man, what the fuck with our phone call? He like, man, y'all not getting a phone call. Y'all gotta wait for the sheriff because I told y'all we had took the sheriff gun. So at this point, we probably like 18 home invasions in. So they on our ass. They want us bad. So the sheriff come down and he like, listen, where my gun at? I'm like, man, what the fuck is you talking about? Because first when he sees, he like, we so young. He like, these the people that I'm doing all this fucking paperwork for these two? These two, because they had a whole portfolio. Like, man, they used to have pictures of me taking the trash out in the morning, pictures of me getting in the car. And I'm like, man, these niggas crazy, bro. So he like, man, I'm telling you, that gun don't come back, I'm gonna fuck one of y'all up. I promise you I mean. So we like, man, fuck you. Boom, we end up going to court, beat this shit because they never was able to prove that we was in the house. We got bust up for running, but even when they did the fingerprints and shit, like it never came back because we didn't really get to get in that motherfucker. And I always wore 2 pair of gloves. I always had anything I had on tucked in my gloves. I had my pants tucked in my sock. I always wore pants with zipper pop. Man, I was tech, I'm telling you. But we end up in that bitch for probably like 2-3 days, then we end up reconning out for real. But that shit was crazy, man. That was one of the wildest chases that we ever had, man. But we gonna jump into this whole home invasion series, man. I'm gonna take y'all through these ones. Y'all gonna love them, I'm telling you, man. Like I told you, we do it all over here. We gonna jump from the pen to the street. We got the interviews coming, hood stories, prison stories, documentaries, man. What don't we do? Like I told you, man, salute to the V Squad, because it ain't no squad like our squad, and they don't mob how we mob, man. So again, I like to say, man, thank y'all for riding with me. Well, you know you forever locked in with your boy Stories with V at this time. I need y'all to like, share, comment, and smash that subscribe button for me, y'all. We're on the road to 100K, man. If you want to support the channel, man, shoot us a cash and let me see who really rocking with the kid. And make sure y'all tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. Rush over here right now because this is exactly where they need to be at, man. With that being said, from the bottom of my heart, man, I love y'all. Make sure y'all like, share the video. Make sure we get to 100 comments. Let's get to 500 views tonight, man. And we're going to continue to go up, man. B Squad, let's go.